We're gonna give them their own power supply because if something goes wrong, that would be rather bad if we lost power in the middle of a launch and everyone died because of it. That would be very disappointing. Hello and welcome back everyone to City Skylines New Vooper, where last time we built this dam system to provide power to our city. It's not working completely at its top efficiency, and someone actually reminded me, I actually forgot, I can actually just plop a few water outflow pipes, and then any extra water that the city takes in that we don't actually use, it'll just pump right back into here. Yeah, it's that simple. Oh, look at that! 400 megawatts! Okay. That is high quality. That's a lot of power. And that means that we can hopefully soon start ripping down the wind turbines and stuff. It's great. It's making power at like a consistent and impressive rate. That's exactly what we needed. People are actually using this highway here now. Someone said I should use a proper on-ramp and off-ramp, but not enough people actually go along there that it's actually worth it. If we had a bunch of people, I would, but it's just not necessary. Another annoying thing is, why are people slowing down to like 0 miles per hour on this dam? I mean, if you fall off the dam, you're just a bad driver. Let's raise that speed limit. Get it. I think we're gonna name it the Dam District. We have history with the Dam District. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is grab the Dam District, go to Policies, and switch it to... Well, first off, recycling, of course. Oh, never mind. That won't change them at all. We want to go ahead and find the actual thing. High-tech housing. That's it. Smart homes. There we go. And then over here, when it comes to our... oh, shoot. I'm a dummy. We actually just... It's in the district thing. For here, we do organic local produce. And for here, we do high-tech housing. Let's get to the exciting stuff now. Yes, this island right here. I was thinking about ways we could use up more space and kind of... Haha, space, get it? Because this is going to relate to space. But I was thinking of ways we could use up all the little islands, and I was thinking we can do a different project on each one, really. And over here on this one, I was thinking we can build a space launch pad, which is going to require a lot of things in the future, but we're just gonna get the basic start of it set up, and all we have to do is go around here, and then we have the actual building, which we can plop right here, right on the edge. We're on the edge. Wow, look at that. That actually looks pretty nice. Good. Okay. Let's hope it's not a huge waste of money. Hopefully it brings some tourism into the city. I mean, I'm gonna think of a new creative project to do for every episode. And in the background, I'll be growing the main city and stuff, which will be... you'll still see it happen. It will just be mostly cut. We're gonna focus on the exciting things. Okay, let's make sure that we've got water and electricity. Those are both kind of important for rocket launches. There we go. Great. We're gonna give them their own power supply because if something goes wrong, that would be rather bad if we lost power in the middle of a launch and everyone died because of it. That would be very disappointing. And now what we're going to do is we're gonna build some offices because that just kind of makes sense to have offices. We can actually fit a little bit more in here. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go like this and like this. Nice. We can actually also do this. There we go. We're building a compound here. We're gonna build some offices right next to it. basically our version of NASA right here. We've got people bringing material in, which is fantastic. We're going to start constructing that rocket rather quickly. Okay, we have little office buildings that are popping up. We have to come up with a cool name for this island as well, so you guys can come up with that next time. Or just throw it in the comments and I will choose from the best one. Okay, and we're also going to have maybe... we need, like, areas for the astronauts to live. Now, believe it or not, the reason why we need that is because this isn't just an old lame space program. We're going to be sending people out constantly. This is a full-time job. This is a lifestyle. We get serious about space. Okay. So here's our housing for our scientists and astronauts, which is going to be very nice. We'll just build them all up over there. And then we're going to put some more scientific buildings in the area, because there's quite a few we can actually plop down. We'll put a meteor thing over here. There we go. We have a few other things, and this will actually let us knock down some of the... Wait, would this replace... It replaces every single flag with our flag. That's amazing. Okay, I love that. We're actually going to get rid of that because that makes more sense to be in front of a government building. We'll build our capital government area in a bit. Okay. So, let's see if there's any, like, scientific buildings we can plop down. Research center... something of the sort. Oh, that looks kind of cool. That's not really what we're looking for. Solution. Future logistics warehouse. Oh, that's kind of neat. Kind of neat looking. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks nice. I'm going to give that 2 points for looking cool. Maybe even more, because it looks pretty darn cool. Okay, what else can we add? We want to make the area look kind of fancy, you know? Why does it say it's already built? It makes me uncomfortable. What else can we plop down? Oh, an observatory. That definitely makes sense to be over here. Yeah, that makes sense. What else? I know there's some actual, like, research things we can place down. I don't know if they're in here or if they're in another section, though. They might be in another section. Let's quickly check to make sure they aren't. Oh, there's a research area. Oh. A medical laboratory may make sense to have over here. I mean, there's a lot of medical stuff that goes into sending people to space. There we go. So we have some laboratories. All very good. And then we'll just actually zone all this office. It makes sense to have offices. And we will name it in the future, but for now we're going to actually give it its own district because we can put some special policies in place. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and put the policy on for IT cluster, because these aren't going to be just normal offices. Also, the electric issue is getting kind of bad, so we're going to help them out with that. There we go. Okay, look at that. A nice little area is building up. We're going to have the greatest of space exploration over there. But the thing is, that's not going to get going very quickly unless we get the resources needed. What resources are needed? Let's quickly check. Let's just quickly Vooper XF1. Name of that sounds cool. And let's quickly check because we need the resources to actually send it. So right here, we're covering a lot of oil with that actually, but there's oil right here and we can actually focus on sending that over. That'll make the city a bit of money. We're going to make sure to set the industry correctly. There we go. We're not going to use the industry's expansion for this because we're just kind of looking for normal oil. This isn't anything really special. And that is where we're going to start production. And that production should fill up this with plenty of oil. Do we have any ore we can mine nearby as well? I mean, that's going to be the big one, yeah. It's pretty far away, the closest source of ore, so... Oh man, we covered oil with the dam district as well. We've done a great job of just covering up all of the best resources. That's kind of sad. But look at Franklin Park, it's really waking up. That was actually a very quick explosion of activity over here. Very low population, but there's a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs in the area, and that's bringing in a lot of traffic, and it should bring in some tourists as well, so that's exciting. But we have population demand now. We have a very high population demand. So, I'm considering maybe we'll put some residential in this quadrant of this island, just because we are just in so much need of population near here. Because, yeah, we're gonna do that. It's gonna really help out basically the entire city, bringing population into that area. Even though it's not really... I wanted the entire thing to be industry, but we just can't sustain that much industry without anyone living nearby. And I want to leave these bunker things, so we're actually gonna design the city around them. And all we have to do here is this, and now look, people can go right across to work. Isn't that efficient? Let's just go ahead and grab our hot water supply. Hot/cold, actually. It's both. Connect up everything that we need. That is horribly inefficient, but it'll work. And let's create a brand new urban area. This is going to be a lot of people moving in at once. But there's so many jobs and stuff nearby, it's going to definitely be a net gain for the entire city. And we're gonna give them all the services right away. Keep them very happy. Even a nice hospital. I want to make them happy so that we can get lots of workers over there, which will make everything a whole lot more efficient. Because right now, it's such a waste of space. I mean, there are so many businesses that have just shut down due to lack of workers. It's really disappointing, actually. But now we're going to start seeing people transfer across this road here and go to work. Go to work like we've never seen before. It's going to be so many people. Because of that, we may actually want to make some mass transit options between them. But first steps first, get that under control. Elementary school availability is pretty high, high school is pretty high. How about college? Very high. Okay, no education problems. That's actually, that's rare. Usually education is hard to keep track of and to keep on top of. The dam district's looking pretty nice. We've got all of our vegans up here, having a great time with their luxury, healthy, super eco-friendly lifestyle. They're all very happy with it. I'm not going to complain. They're generating quite a bit of money. And, you know, it's a tiny little area that generates pretty much all the electricity the entire city needs, so... Actually, it may be time to shut down this entire area of wind turbines. I'm gonna rip down half of them because they're kind of taking up space and don't do anything right now. Power. Wow, this area has shot up so quickly. We're gonna have to get a name for that as well. The population over here is, this is actually more rapid than I expected, and we definitely have to get an actual highway system in here so that we can get people in and out. This is getting kind of insane. So what we're going to do here is this is actually going to be an outlet. Only going out here. It's going to go up. And then it's going to split. It'll either go this way. Oh, shoot. No, this has to go both ways. How am I going to pull that? Okay, I've got an idea, actually. It's going to work fine. So we're going to do that. This is going to be kind of complicated. And then this is going to lead into this. And then if they want to return, they can go through here and pull that off. Okay, that is beautiful. Now that is roads. That is roads? Is that even English? Yeah, sure, it's English enough. And now they can go through here back onto the highway. Look at that. That intersection is just next level. Why are the people on the left entering those lanes? That's just dumb. Okay, so this is where the lane editor comes in. This guy's gonna go here. This guy's gonna go here. And this guy can go here, here, or here. But if you're taking a right, you're going on the right lane, thank you. Doesn't make sense otherwise. There we go. So that should clear up the traffic jam. And it is clearing up the traffic jam. Why are you going left? Oh my god. They're like trying to go around each other and it's causing a massive traffic jam. This is so realistic. People being impatient is causing a massive issue. Is there some dumb lane magic going on over here? Why are they going left and then going right? Okay, there we go. I think that's done. No, they're swapping there. Why are you swapping? Okay, clearly something's wrong here. If you wanna go... Yeah, you're not turning here. They're really dumb. Great, is that better? Like, I want you to figure... Oh my god. You should already know what lane you're going to go on. Why are you doing this? I guess it's not the end of the world. I guess that's part of the pain of setting up the lanes. Oh my god, there's so many people coming into this. Look at the amount of people walking across this bridge. This is just ridiculous. Holy moly. Yeah, we brought a lot of workers into the area. This is ridiculous. Oh, are they all going over to this subway? They are. Are you kidding me? That's so ridiculous. So that's actually functioning, and jobs are coming back. The industry is becoming healthy once again. Wow, we actually have some, we've got some oil running. Nice! That's gonna help the rocket get built a little bit faster. Okay. Well, Glade Heights has really thrown everything for a loop. 9,000 population now. That is growing so quickly, it's actually ridiculous. Oh boy. This is like the lower quality but super high density part of the city. Like, it's near the industry, which is kind of trashy, but you know what? There's a lot of people there. A lot of people there. And that's only gonna go up. I mean, these buildings aren't even like top quality. They have some space to grow, but you know what? Let's urge them along with that. Let's go ahead, and this is actually going to trigger the entire city basically because the range on a movie theater is pretty massive. Let's plop the movie theater right here. Yeah, that just raised the land value of the entire city because now there's actually something to do. And this is going to be a massive wave of upgrades, especially these low-density housing areas. Holy moly. I think we just raised the, yeah, now this is all green. This entire area is green now. That's actually really impressive. The city's land value is just... Everyone's house just, like, doubled in value. That's pretty impressive. We're going to see some changes over at the edge of this tourist area as well, although These are already pretty much the highest value they can get. Over here, we're going to see upgrades because these aren't very high quality, but that just pushed this to being, like, luxury housing. This is no longer, like, dumpy. Although, all we're doing is just increasing the population, which is going to make it even harder to handle. But that's fine. What could possibly go wrong? I think that we have enough highway connections here to make this work. Although something we do have to do is we're going to have to switch this to a... Oh, we can actually do a 2 right lane. Oh, look at that. That's perfect, actually. And then we go ahead and do the lane so that this one goes straight and this one goes right. Beautiful. And that'll stop blocking that traffic now. Oh, look at that. That is some road planning. It's actually impressive how much is going across here. Although that's probably mostly this industry. No, it's just there's so many jobs in the space area. Are we actually going to launch a rocket, though? We're almost about to launch a rocket, so that's exciting. Maybe our first launch will be next episode, but this one's getting to our maximum time. So we'll see. Wow, we still have residential demand. Man, the demand is pretty insane. I wonder if we should expand the residential along here, or if we should expand the industrial. Well, the industrial is going to expand through here at least. I know that. I'm not doing that right now because I want the oil industry to grow. This walking is really insane. The amount of people walking down this road. Like, you're going to meet 90 people just walking down here because you're going to run into 90 people. But this is a sign that we definitely need to add some mass transit. And so we're going to do that. We're going to add we'll add 2. We'll add 2 options. We'll add 1 at this side and 1 at this side because, yeah, we've hit that point where it's kind of dumb not to. So instead of this going down here... Actually, Glade Heights has so much population. Let's just add their own. You know what? I said I was going to do this before. We're going to create a second network. Because you can stop at one stop and then return to another. You can go on multiple lines. That's fine. So let's create a new line. Let's make it go right through here. Through here. Through here. And back. And then another new line going the other way. Great. And now the amount of people who are walking across here should drop, and people should start going there instead. Because now we have a great option for close by. You don't have to walk 10 miles to get to your destination. You can just stay right there. How's our healthcare doing? 77%. Where's the worst offender? Back here is kind of bad. Over here isn't great. We're gonna raise land values just one more time. Throw a gym over here. There we go. That raises land value quite a bit. Average health of the city jumping up a little bit. We'll see it go to 78, maybe 79% after this. 78. Will we see 79? Will we? Is it possible? Maybe not. We may not. Oh, there we go. 79. That's what I expected it to hit. Great. The amount of people walking across here has basically dropped to pretty much nothing because now everyone's going here and here. Now they can get anywhere in the city with relatively little work. But we still have people going to and from. Like, still these big clumps of people probably coming from the other half of the city, way over here. Great. I think that's gonna be it. We've gotten a lot done. This is starting to become an issue. We've got a lot of traffic coming into the industrial area now that we've brought the industrial area back to life. And it looks like the industry is all very high quality as well as education goes up. This area has completely rebuilt itself. All of these buildings are now high quality. That was like a very fast transition. Got some very tall buildings over here. But guys, that's gonna be it. We have solved a lot of issues. We've got some traffic issues coming up, but we'll deal with them. Traffic was at 74%, so it's just continually getting worse, especially in the very center of the city, but what can you really do about that? Public transport is going to become extremely important now. I'm actually making some boat areas to go through might be beneficial to us. Looks like the dam isn't generating. Well, is it? 320. Oh, it's because this is disconnected. Well, it'll power close to it first, so we can connect this to the rest of the grid. That won't kill it. That's fine. Oh, shoot! We've got a fire in Oil Island. A pretty bad fire as well. That's a wake-up call. We actually need some fire coverage by the oil, believe it or not. And it looks like next time we're going to be launching the rocket. So, thank you guys for watching. New Vooper is now at 42,000 population. That is, yeah. Look at that spike. That is very good for one episode. And with that, thank you all for watching. We've built a brand new launch area for our space program. And I will see you all next time. Bye, and hail Vooperia.